Hey YouTube, what's up? This is M10 from Team Umbra, and I'm here with a deck profile for my Debris Lightsworn. Yep, Debris Lightsworn. I've uh, I've actually gone. I was actually undefeated with this deck for quite a while at one point, and I let one of my friends play it at in a little fun tournament that we had organized. And he actually went to the finals, but lost to me in the finals, and I was running 6 Sams. So yeah, that's how the undefeated record went. I think it was like even 20-0 at one point. So um, it's been doing pretty well, and I'm actually really proud to say it's been doing great. And I mean, this is um, without Trishula and TG Hyper Librarian out. Once those guys come out, this deck could be potentially busted. So, I mean, so again, those 20 games weren't in, for the most part, weren't in tournament play. When I went on its 20 and 0 or 21 and 0 run, but some of them, were in testing and proxying out Trishula and whatever. So, um, and again, I mean, it's beaten 6 Sams multiple times, and other top tier decks multiple times, including X Sabers and Formula Monarchs and whatnot. So, yeah, without further ado, um, let me get into this. So we got 2 Judgment Dragons, Gorz, Tragoedia. Tragoedia is incredible. I mean, there's with Gorz, I mean, it pretty much, these cards could just turn a bad hand into a good hand, or just, win you the game by themselves. I'm running triple Ryko, just cause, double Wulf. I've thought about running triple Wulf in here, just because, Card Trooper, and, the Plague and Bulb plays. I mean, Wulf is just busted in that sense, but, kind of decided against it. So yeah, double Lyla, single Celestia. Notice that I'm not running Honest, so just because I find one Honest kind of bad, because like your light source won't be live as much, so that one Honest is kind of counterintuitive, and that's why I'm playing Tragoedia, because it's so much more versatile. So your light swords don't tend to live as long on the field, so the Celestia tributes are much less frequent. If anything, she's actually a tech in here. She's still good mid to late game. And once you get Trago out, you can always ditch that Celestia to grab a Xian and knock heads with another Xian. So she's still very much playable, but not as much as she used to be. And if anything, for different uses. So one Garoth, obviously, just to get the extra milling. You're not going to get the draws as often, because I'm only running like 11 or 12 Lightsworn in here. One Jain, Lumina, double Card Trooper, and this is where the fun gets. I mean, the Dragon has so many targets in here, including the Card Trooper, and there's something most people don't know, is you could Debris Dragon, get the Card Trooper back, mill 3 with Card Trooper, because the cost isn't negated. He doesn't get the boost though, but I mean, you still get to mill 3, double Debris Dragon, one Junk Synchron, just because he has so many targets, 2 Rykos, 2 Doppel Warriors, and a horde of others. You could even, you could even bring back a tuner, and with tuner, you just sync off whatever you have on your field. You get 2 tuners that way, so you could bring out 2 synchros, and that's even better when you have Tech Genius, Hyper Librarian. He brings out Hyper Librarian. You got the Doppel Warriors. One of my favorite plays is you go Junk Synchron, bring back the Doppel Warrior, Synchro for Librarian, and you get 2 tokens. And the next turn, if you have a Debris Dragon in hand, you go Debris Dragon, bring any level 3 back. Let's say you bring back Card Trooper, mill 3, then you sync for Trishula. With Trishula, you know, you basically -2 them. You get a draw of TG Hyper Librarian, and you know, you're looking at, I mean, it creates just so much advantage. You got mills, you minus them, you drew off that, and you have 2 big beaters on the field. So, all in all, pretty phenomenal. So yeah, 2 doppel warriors. Even if you bring it back with Junk Synchron, their effects resolve in the grave, so you still get the 2 tokens. And whatever, it's nice, you know, you get the punch for 800 extra. Could be game, you know. 1 Necro Gardna, I mean, it's still great. Again, better than Honest, simply because it just activates in the grave and you don't minus yourself, so it's all good. Plague, that's, I mean, a no-brainer. Dandylion's phenomenal. I mean, the formula plays that you get with Bulb or Spore. I mean, one of my favorite plays is Spore with Foolish Burial in hand. You Foolish Dandylion, and you get your 2 tokens. Normal summon Spore, and this is usually only good like turn 1. Summon the Spore, make a Formula Synchron, and then you remove Dandy, special Spore, for, let's say, Catastor. So you have Catastor and Formula on the field, and then, let's say you catch, you know, someone that's not that great of a player, and, you know, they overextend, you know, like, let's say they set, 3-4 back row, and, a strong monster field, and let's say they explode turn 1, or overextend, well, then you just synchro for black rows and blow their field up during their main phase 2 after, you know, they set everything. So because, you know, with formula you can synchro during their turn, so yeah, it's pretty busted play. I'm running a very slim spell and trap lineup. Triple recharge, and this is simply because, well, I'm running a 40 card deck first of all, and this is simply because I want what I get in the grave when I want it. And the idea behind all that is to use my monster effects more than my spell and traps, because, you know, with all the negation running around, you know, with Xian, and all the spell trap negation with Xian and whatnot, I find that I have to be more dependent on my monster effects. Charge, Pot of Avarice, Foolish, I mean, pretty straightforward. Reborn, Dark Hole, Trunade, double beckoning. I still like beckoning much more than Monster Incarnation, simply because when you get beckoning, you just, especially late game, I like to just explode with synchros mid game. Early game, you know, it's going to be mostly setting up. Mid game, you're exploding with synchros, and then late game, you know, if you still have one at that point, you just flip this guy and you just get your Lightsworn set up to just win the game for you. It's pretty busted. I mean, this deck has too many options of how to win, so that's what I like about it. So there goes double beckoning and double traps done. So yeah, you guys, this is Team Umbra. Comment, subscribe. You know what? You guys have been great. We're up to 80 subscribers now, and it's just about a year we've been here. So keep it up, guys, and we're gonna keep putting videos up. All right, guys. This is M10 Team Umbra with my Lightsworn deck profile and my awesome Snowman Eater mat. Alright, guys, peace out.